Welcome to So Black Family, where Black creativity, culture, and courage comes to life. Blessings, y'all. Welcome back to Creative Protection 101. This is episode 2, and I'm Queen So Black, founder of So Black Family. And today's episode is going to answer one of the biggest questions creators have. What does copyright actually protect? Because listen, a lot of folks think they're protected, but they're really not. And that misunderstanding can cost you your brand, your story, and your money. So let's break it down with real life examples, simple language, and zero fluff. So let's start with defining what copyright is. Copyright is the legal right to control how your original work is used. If you made something original and you've put it into a form people can see, read, hear, or watch, that work is automatically protected by copyright. But here's the key. It has to be fixed in a tangible medium. That means an idea in your head doesn't count. But if you write it, record it, film it, or upload it, boom, it's covered under copyright law. So let's talk about what copyright does protect. Copyright covers all kinds of creative work, including books, poetry, and articles, drawings and illustrations, music, both the lyrics and the melody, audio and video recordings, website blog posts or product descriptions you wrote yourself, photography, even choreography. So if it came from your mind and you turned it into something real, you can copyright it. So now let's go into what copyright doesn't protect. And here's where things get tricky. Copyright doesn't protect titles, names, slogans, short phrases, or ideas that haven't been written or created yet. So let's say you came up with a catchy phrase like glow up game. You can't copyright that. It's too short. But you can protect it with a trademark. Now, let's walk through a couple of examples to make this crystal clear. I'll use one of my favorite poems of all time, Mother to Son by Langston Hughes. I absolutely love this poem. This poem is a literary masterpiece, full of rhythm, voice, and vivid imagery. Lines like, life for me ain't been no crystal stair. That's the kind of work that can absolutely be copyrighted because it's original, expressive, and fixed in writing. But here's the catch. The title, Mother to Son, is just a short phrase. And short phrases, even if they sound powerful, can't be copyrighted. So, someone could technically use the title Mother to Son for a movie, a song, or a book, and they wouldn't be violating copyright law unless they copy the actual poem. Now, I don't know whether Langston Hughes was able to copyright it back in 1920s, but today, that poem is protected under copyright law and likely managed by his estate. You need permission or licensing to use the actual content, not the title. Now, let's talk about content creators, especially dancers, because some of y'all remember what happened not too long ago. Black TikTok creators were creating original dance trends, and then white creators with bigger followings started copying them and getting brand deals, followers, and national attention. Creators like Jalea Harmon, I think I'm saying her name right, who created that renegade dance, she had to fight for credit after others went viral with her moves. So here's the deal legally. Choreography can be copyrighted, but it has to be documented, not just freestyled and posted. You need to write it out in choreographic notation or record it as a full routine and submit that video to the U.S. Copyright Office. That gives you legal ownership. Now, here's where it gets tricky. If you're choreographing to a popular copyrighted song like a Beyonce track, you don't own the music, but you can still own the choreography as your original performance. So, while you may not be able to stop people from doing your dance, if someone tries to profit off of your exact moves and you register the choreography, you have a legal legs to stand on. That's why creators should consider protecting not just the content, but the structure. So let's get into the website content. What about your website? Can you copyright that? Well, yes and no. You can't copyright the structure or the template of your website, especially if you're using a drag and drop builder like Shopify, Wix, or Squarespace. But you can copyright the content that you create and write yourself, like your about section, blog posts, original product descriptions, your brand story, tutorials or educational content, and any videos or photos that you created. Now, here's where it gets tricky. A lot of these platforms now offer AI tools that help you write product descriptions or marketing blurbs. And AI can be super helpful for saving time, but if that content was fully generated by AI and you didn't significantly change or rewrite it, it may not be copyrightable because technically you didn't create it. Right now, U.S. copyright law only protects content that's made by a human. So, if you're letting Shopify's AI write your entire product description word for word, it's likely not eligible for copyright protection. But if you use AI as a starting point and then rewrite it in your own voice, add your own flair, your own cultural language, or product experience, then that becomes your original content and that can be protected. This goes for blog posts, service pages, and even social media captions. So if you're using AI in your workflow, no shame in that at all. Just make sure your final version still sounds like you, because only humans can own copyrights under current U.S. Listen, real talk. This is why we can't just post and pray. Black creators are the blueprint. Our style, our slang, our stories. They set the tone for what the world watches, wears, and clicks. But if we don't know what's legally ours, somebody else will copyright it, trademark it, and get paid while we're still trying to catch up. And now, with AI writing product descriptions, blog posts, even full scripts, it's easy to forget that the real power is still your voice. AI is a tool, but you are the magic. Don't let the tech take over your creativity, because your originality is still your best protection. So if you created it, protect it, period. Now, in the next episode of Creator Protection 101, I'll show you exactly how to file a copyright step by step. I'll break down the costs, how to register online, and what to expect once you submit your work. So go ahead and subscribe, share this with a creator you love, and always remember, if you created it, protect it. I'll see you in the next episode.